Hey everyone, so let's talk about something that comes up for a lot of families. How do you introduce the Quran to your kids, especially when English is their main language? It can feel like a really big challenge, right? But believe me, there is a clear path to making it an amazing journey for everyone. Let's dive in.
So, this is the big question, isn't it? The Quran is this incredible source of wisdom and guidance. But for a child who doesn't speak Arabic, it can just feel, well, inaccessible. So how do we bridge that language gap? How do we bring its beautiful teachings to life for them? That's exactly what we're going to unpack.
And right off the bat, I want to be clear. This is not some impossible task. Far from it. In fact, as our source material says, this can be a truly rewarding and transformative experience for your child. It's really all about finding the right approach. It's so important to think about the mindset here. This isn't about it being a chore or just another lesson. No, this is a journey of discovery that you and your child can take together. The real goal is to build this foundation of love and understanding for the Quran's teachings.
Okay, so a little background is helpful here. The Quran was revealed in Arabic. That was the language of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So for English-speaking kids, that's a natural hurdle. And you know what? Just acknowledging that challenge, just saying, okay, this is a thing we need to work with, is the very first step to overcoming it.
So what's the solution? Well, it's definitely not about choosing one language over the other. The key, according to our source, is a dual language approach. It's all about weaving Arabic and English together to unlock a much deeper understanding.
And here's what that looks like in practice. First, you start with the absolute basics, the Arabic alphabet, just getting comfortable with the letters and how they sound. Then you can move on to some simple Quranic words and phrases. And now, this is where the magic happens. You immediately pair those words with their English translations. That way, the meaning and the sound are connected right from day one.
And you can see how this just opens everything up, right? It turns the Quran from what might feel like a closed book into this welcoming path. A perfect place to try this out is with a short, familiar chapter, like Surah Al-Fatiha. By pairing the Arabic with its English meaning, that core message of seeking guidance becomes crystal clear. It just shows you how powerful this simple process can be.
Okay, so you've got the approach down, but what about the pronunciation? Let's be real, Arabic has sounds that just don't exist in English, and that can be tricky. But, thankfully, there is this fantastic tool to help bridge that gap, especially for beginners.
And that tool is called transliteration. It's a really simple, but honestly a game-changing idea. You just write out the Arabic words using English letters. Now, this isn't a translation of the meaning, it's a guide for the sound. It's all about helping you pronounce the words correctly even before you've totally mastered the Arabic script.
Here's a perfect example. So many of us know this beautiful phrase. Seeing it written out like this, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, right alongside the translation, it just makes it instantly accessible. A kid can look at those English letters and just start practicing the recitation, connecting the sound to the sacred words.
And this is why this is so important. Transliteration is a huge confidence booster. It lets a child feel included, and they can actually participate in recitation right away. They don't have to wait until they've perfectly mastered every single letter of the Arabic alphabet. They can get involved with the sounds and the beautiful rhythms of the Quran from the very start.
All right, so we've covered the why and the how. Now let's get down to the what. A simple step-by-step roadmap that you can literally start using today. Here is your 5-step plan. First up, start short. Begin with smaller chapters like Al-Fatiha. Keep it manageable. Next, use visuals. Think colorful books, fun apps, anything to make it engaging. Third, and this one's huge, practice daily. Consistency is everything, even if it's just for a few minutes. Then, listen and repeat. Hearing the verses and saying them out loud is one of the best ways to improve pronunciation. And finally, think about joining a course. Having structured, expert guidance can really help your child take off and thrive.
Okay, you have the roadmap, but where do you actually find the tools for the journey? Well, our source material points to some really excellent resources designed specifically for kids.
So here are a few great places to start. You've got things like Nur al-Quran Academy, which is an online platform with courses that cover everything from translation to pronunciation. For books, check out the Clear Quran for Kids. It has really easy-to-understand translations. And Tafsir Ibn Kathir for children offers these amazing, detailed explanations of the verses, but in a way that's totally age-appropriate.
And what's so great about these modern resources is that they're really a win-win for everyone. For your child, they offer engaging visuals, interactive exercises, and simple language that makes learning feel more like play. And for you, the parent, you get a structured curriculum, flexible pacing that you can fit into your family's schedule, and honestly, the peace of mind that comes with knowing you have expert guidance.
At the end of the day, it's so important to remember the real goal here. This isn't just about memorization or getting the recitation perfect. It's about helping your child develop a genuine, deep love for the Quran and its timeless teachings, so that it can be a source of guidance and comfort for them throughout their entire lives.
So that's our journey for today. With all of these tools and strategies in mind, the final question is really for you. Just think about it for a second. What's one small, simple first step that your child could take on their Quranic journey starting today? Thanks for joining me.